created any sort of day in the life video. We're gonna go to Easter service today and to family dinner, and I am in charge of bringing a Easter dessert. So I'm gonna bring you along for that today, and also just share a bit of my heart in the holidays as a newly married couple, and how it's always fun and exciting, and also sometimes challenging, and navigating the newness and the different traditions. So today I want to bring you along on bits and pieces of Easter and share with you how I've incorporated my family traditions, and also learn to enjoy Elijah's family traditions. It's a balance. When you marry somebody, you don't just marry them, you marry their family, right? So both Elijah and I have had to navigate these days and holidays and situations on both ends, him with my family and me with his. And so it's a beautiful journey and coming together and becoming one, but sometimes also hard to learn how to navigate. So come along today, you guys, and happy Easter. He's risen. I love Easter. It's so fun. Anyway, come along. Yummy little strawberries. Okay, back from church, you guys, back home. We're having Easter dinner this afternoon. So I am just gonna make this fruit tart. I don't know how else to call it, but this fruit tart as a dessert to bring. So stay tuned. Here we go.
we're just gonna let that puppy bake and just pray that it comes out looking all right. Basically, that's the big plan for the next 45 minutes. Guys, let's talk about something. Let's talk about holidays with your new family, you know? Holidays away from your family. Woo! And let's let that light adjust. Holidays away from your family. I remember the first Easter that I was away from my parents, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's that I like just am so keen on traditions and having that like special feeling for a holiday, which I feel like my family just did so well. Like it just felt so special when you woke up on Easter and so special when you woke up on Christmas and Valentine's Day. Like every holiday was just so special. And walking into, first of all, a marriage where you both have different backgrounds on different holidays is interesting in itself. But being away from your family, even though you have new family, can be tough as well. And so last Easter, we had been married for a couple months, 6 months, and I realized that, okay, I've done Christmas and holidays with your family, and I think it's going to be really important to me to share and bring a part of my background to the holiday as well. And so, for instance, like this Thanksgiving we did with Elijah's family, and growing up, I would always make homemade pies with my grandma the day before Thanksgiving. And so this year, I just was like, I'm going to make homemade pies. Nobody asked me to bring anything. I'm making pies and I'm bringing it because I want it to feel like Thanksgiving, and I want to play a part. Like I want to bring a piece of myself as much as I am learning to enjoy and take part of your traditions and your normal holiday festivities. And so Easter time, you guys, last year, growing up, we always did a piñata on Easter. I don't know why, but we always did an Easter egg hunt and a piñata, and it was so much fun. And when I got older, like when I went off to college, I would come home from holidays and I would bring home a piñata, like whether it was my dad's birthday or it was Easter, whatever the occasion, I just started bringing home piñatas all the time. And it was just funny and fun, like blindfolding adults and spinning them around and having them try to hit a piñata. It's just funny. It was just so fun. And so I just started doing that. And so last Easter, I just decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be big and bold and I'm bringing a piñata to Easter. And it was so much fun. It was so funny. But piñata, folks, a piñata. So what's super sweet is this year, I was sitting at my desk at work the other day, and Elijah's grandma came up to me and she was like, did I hear that somebody's bringing a piñata on Sunday? And I was like, oh, well, that was probably me, but I haven't bought one. And she's like, well, are you going to bring it? And I was like, well, I haven't gotten anything. And she's like, but I'm planning on it. And she's like, well, I was going to get stuff to fill the piñata. And I was like, it made me feel so loved, because I felt like, oh, a piece of my tradition and a piece of something that felt like Easter to me growing up was so adopted that his grandma was like, we're getting a piñata this year. So just so fun. And I would just encourage you, if you are doing holidays with your newly married wife or husband, to first of all, enjoy the new traditions. Don't sit there critiquing how it's so different and your holiday is so much better or so much worse. Just take it in. Like, these are the moments that memories are made of. Regardless of how incredible or how mundane the day is, take it in and enjoy the different traditions. Begin to really savor those moments. But are there ways that you can participate as well? Are there ways that you can share traditions that you've had without being overbearing? Obviously, you're not trying to go run the show, but like little ways you can sprinkle in stuff that you grew up with, because this is your family now too. You play a part in family. So that's how I would encourage y'all today. And happy Easter, happy Resurrection Sunday. He is risen indeed. So I thought this thing was just trashed. I just pulled it out of the oven, and this is looking better already, but
I had pulled it out of the oven in just utter shock. Well, first of all, it's looking a little bit toasty, dang it. But because this, okay, you can literally see that it's deflating. But this was like up to here. And I was like, oh my goodness. Well, there it goes. But you guys, save the day. It's not that bad. Definitely gonna need to liven this thing up though with a bit of powdered sugar.